Hello, welcome to my channel Pass and Move. This is my Dare to Win save with Hereford. We're currently in the Valorama National League. This is going to be our last game of the season proper. It's away at Wrexham. Um, I'm not expecting a lot from this game. We will qualify for the playoffs, which is way above expectations. I was meant to just stave off relegation this season and stay in the national. As you can see, really since the Eastleigh game, when fitness really became a concern with the games just coming thick and fast. Um, I've really struggled for form. I've had a run of really rotten luck. My main man, Tyrese Onyeka, he's pretty much done. I don't envisage seeing him playing again for us. He's damaged cruciate ligaments, 7 to 11 months. Um, he's not happy because I haven't got my training facilities built. So he's unhappy at the club, refusing to sign a new contract. So chances are he's probably not going to put a white shirt on for us again. Disappointing. There it is. Club vision. We've smashed it really. Disappointment, and I'm not worried about not playing direct football. I can't see them sacking me for that. We failed in the FA Cup. We lost miserably in a game that we should have won, but we didn't turn up. We still have that in our portfolio that every now and then we turn into a completely different team that looks like it's never played football together before. The passes are way there's just no cohesion, no nothing. It's not nice to watch, especially when you know what we are capable of. So yeah, season wise, what can I say? We've had an absolutely fantastic season. We're currently sitting fourth. All right, that's on the back of the last two wins. Um, Scunthorpe are the only team that can stop us getting in the playoffs, and they have to have an 18-0 scoreline, um, depending on what our scoreline is if we lose, um, to knock us out of the playoffs. Okay, so we are away at Wrexham. You remember me telling you earlier in the season they sacked their manager, they were sitting down here. They have turned it around, and yeah, it's not a good finish for Wrexham, but they're looking respectable. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Transfers, I've made a couple. I've got this guy coming in. He's a bit older than I normally buy, but he's coming in beginning of next season, uh, because I've got a couple of players that have decided that Hereford doesn't have the financial clout to interest them. Brandon Aviro being the man, so this is allowing he's going to come in and play wide, allowing my other wide player to move on to the left. So, and I'm going to do a bit of a rebuild as well through the close season, all being well. Anyway, come the end of June, beginning of July. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Players out. I've put this guy up for sale. He's got a couple of months left on his contract. Um, or did I get him on a two? I think I got him on a two. No, he hasn't. He's going in June. Um, I can't get a work permit for the guy, and I really don't understand it. I've never had this before. He's playing international games. He's 20 years old. He played every single game virtually for us when he was with us. Um, but after 12 games, I tried to offer him it. He played 15 times for Norway League in the First Division. I managed to sign him and get a work permit. So he's played a similar amount of games this season with us, but he's just not. I just can't get a work permit for the guy. They're saying he doesn't. He's not good enough. He's not of sufficient ability to warrant a work permit. So I've banged him on a loan list. He went out to this club here. As you can see, that he's not done anything there to improve his chance of a work permit. So once I was able to offer again, I did, and it's come back that he's still not worthy. So yeah, pity because he was. I was hoping he was going to be with us for a number of seasons, but hey ho. Luckily, we got him on a freebie. He's going to leave on a free. I can't see anybody coming in and offering silly money for him now. But hey, that's the way it goes, isn't it? So fixtures day, this last game of the season, we are away at Wrexham. Um, Team selection. This guy, he's been wanting a rest for 8 weeks now, 8 games, 8, 9 games. Occasionally he'll accept the rest, and the rest of the time he gets really stroppy. That I'm always offering him, asking him to rest, and he just wants to play football. So yeah, I'll leave him in, see how he goes. I've got cover at the back anyway here for him, um, so we can take him off at half time or after an hour if need be. Okay, so then the team's Ajiri, cracking goalie. He has got a mistake in him, usually a costly mistake. It'll be 1-1 or 0-0 or a really tight game where we're winning 1-0, and inexplicably he'll go walkabout and he won't be between the sticks when they get forward and have a shot. So we've got to live with that at the minute. So we got Sears, new sign in. He has played a bit for us now. I've introduced him before. Belouane, Williams, and Bayabu. Williams, I think, is going to stick around now for another season. We'll have to wait and see. Thorpe and Smith in the midfield. I was playing. Where is he? He's injured, I think. Is he? I was playing Arthur Reed in the midfield. He does do okay, but this is my main central midfield players now. So I got Reno wide left, McKendy wide right. Reno's really made the space his own since he come in. He's not the best player in that position, according to scouts and that, but he has come on well this second half of the season. And then I've got Norton and McGiff up front. Norton's a new signing. That was mainly Amadi Holloway's replacement because he's pretty much going off form. Not doing a lot this season, not showing up for games when you do pick him. So yeah, I bought him as a replacement for him. He's come straight in, and as it happens, he's come straight in to replace Onyeka. So yeah, Dibley Diaz was on a transfer list. I've kept him about now. He's got a bit of potential, so we'll wait and see. And he does do the business when he's on the pitch. So yeah, so that's the starting lineup. We're playing away at Wrexham. Wrexham are another professional side. This is the first season in the national for us. The board are refusing, as I've said, to let us move up from part-time status, and we've really paid heavily second half of the season for that. We just can't match them. We just can't match it, Yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with it. We're going to play another game after this in the playoffs. It's a straight knockout game. It looks, unless we have a really good result, which I can't really see against Wrexham. But if we do, there's a possibility that we could be the home side. But oh dear. But I'm expecting to have a tough game away in the first round of the playoffs, and maybe that'll be it. But then again, I thought that last season, and look what happened. So yeah, and there you go, straight away we're one down. Wrexham have come on really strong second half, and like I said, I do get disappointed when we lose because I hate losing in anything that I do, but I can't really. When you look at the season as a whole, we were stave off relegation, and here we are, fourth in the league. I think realistically, we're probably going to finish. Is it sixth or seventh, and just literally scrape into the playoffs. So that's fantastic. And in fact, we've made one of our long-term achievements of becoming an established national team 4 years ahead of target. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the way the team's shaping up. But being part-time is an issue, and we don't seem to have the money or be able to get the money because I'm not able to get rid of players. I've got nobody really of any great value. Nothing's come along from the scouts, and here we are, another injury already. Look. So yeah, this is piling up and becoming quite a problem second half of this season. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, at the moment, the way it's looking, if somebody comes in, I've just signed a contract this season, another 2-year contract with Herefords, but the way it's going, I'm more than likely, if somebody comes in and they're a better team or a better opportunity, I'm probably going to move. move clubs. Don't want to. I'd like to stay here and get Hereford into the league proper and then see what happens. But like I said, the board decided to spend the money on improving youth facilities, which is okay. It's a good step for the future, but it's not a good step for this save and for where I want to take them. I mean, ideally we need to be professional and improve our training facilities to get better players. The good players we have got are all talking about leaving. If I don't get training facilities, they're refusing. Oh, they're refusing to renew contracts because better offers elsewhere. Um, yeah, so we'll have to wait and see, won't we? So we're going to make some changes now. 75 minutes in. Sorry, I stopped it on that highlight. So I'm going to bring in Arthur Reed because I want to try and keep Elliot Thorpe fit for the first playoff game. And I'm actually going to bring Richards on and rest him because I want to keep him fit for playoff as well. Of course, we had the early injury, so that's pretty much it now. And this is what's, we've had to play players literally off their feet to have any chance of doing anything because I just haven't, with the injuries, I just haven't had the subs. So, I got a replacement for Bowman, finally had a right back, and last game out, Bowman's gone down for like 4 to 6 weeks, I think it is. But here we are on the tap with McGiff. Good cross into the middle on Yeka would normally be there. Nobody there, but McGiff's going to pick the loose ball up. Can he get it into McKendy? McKendy's been a cracking find, by the way. Yeah, done really well. And there you go. We've got the equaliser. That is a Maddie. He's probably going to have to do a trick for us through the playoffs because I think we're safely going to get to the playoffs. So yeah, he's going to have to slot in there because of injuries. But yeah, well happy with this. Nice finish, nice bowling. McGiff actually is playing well. Not spectacularly, but he is playing well and he's getting the job done for us, I guess, a bit at a time. So yeah, it looks like we're going to wrap this game up maybe with a draw now. We've actually matched them, which I'm really impressed away from home. I mean, these handed us our butts at home. I think they beat us 5-1. But yeah, I'll take that. Last game of the season, 1-1. We're in the playoffs. I just give the guys a bit of a cuddle. So yeah, last game finished. That's the season done. Season 2's complete. We're going to have a good league finish. We've actually scraped in 4th, so we will be at home against York. I'm guessing well, I'm not guessing, I know. In the first leg. Well, it's not first leg. In the first game of the playoff. And then if we come through that, we will be at, I believe, at Aldershot because Colchester will get one of the other teams. So yeah, let's see how that goes. So a little bit of a surprise. Last game of the season against Wrexham, we drew 1-1 away, and lo and behold, they've sacked their manager. So professional. They were meant to finish first, and they've actually finished the season down in 9th place, which wasn't acceptable. So the manager's gone, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. I'm in the national with Hereford. We're in the playoffs. However, I'm struggling because they won't go full time. We are just look at that wage budget. But the rules say I can't apply for the job. But can I declare interest? Because I am interested. I mean, that's true to life. I would be interested in the role. I can't apply for it because of the rules I've set in place for myself. But who knows? This might give my board a kick up the butt. And so there, yeah, I've declared interest. So let's wait and see what. It's probably the fans are going to laugh me off. Wrexham Morgan not considered to have any chance of getting the job, and his decision to tell the media of his interest has left many questioning quite why he did so in the first place. Well, I did because my record speaks for itself. I overachieved last season and gained promotion through the playoffs, and I've exceeded expectations this year by again qualifying for the playoffs as a part-time team. There you go. What's this in the feature of Pete Morgan's ticket access with lack of orthodox striker? Hereford have moved out of footballing world since Morgan was appointed. So I think that speaks for itself. And the board expect me to win against York. another professional outfit. So they expect me to go out with my band of part timers against a fully fit York side and create miracles. So yeah, I'm a little bit with Hereford board at the moment. They keep threatening a board takeover, which I hope for. Um, they refuse to improve training facilities. They refuse to go full time. And yeah, I know we've got no money, but we're making money month in, month out. Okay, wage budget, I'm 6k under the wage budget. Well, 5k now under the wage budget. Debts and loans, absolutely zilch. Are you telling me a club like this wouldn't risk £1 million on going full time and the benefits that would reap long term? You know, if they were seriously, and I mean, this is, they want me to work towards becoming an established Vanarama national team, and that is it. And I mean, I passed that, what, 28? I was meant to do that. This 24, 4 years ahead of time. I don't know. I've got a bit of thinking to do, but I've got to be offered the job first, haven't I? And here we are. We're going into the biggest game of Hereford's current um, lifespan. I mean, they're a Phoenix club. This is the highest they've been as that club, and I'm going into the most important game in the modern era with players that are injured, players that need rest, players that basically aren't going to get through the game. So yeah, we'll wait and see. So we're here now, ready for the first playoff game. We are at home against York, like I said, and if we win this, I believe we would play Aldershot, because Colchester would play the lesser of the two teams, wouldn't they? Which would be Chesterfield or Solihull. So yeah, that's where we're at. We've pretty much gone through all of this. I've got 5 starting players who need a rest. Um, Not the best, is it? I'm going to bring Broadbent, although they're not the ones that need a rest. So I am going to rotate this around and maybe bring Williams on and swap that. I'm really struggling up front. I've got to give McGiff a rest, and I'm not going to play him because he's really, I bought him as a nobody. Yeah, I'm not playing him. I'm really annoyed with him at the minute. But this is where you could do with it being an important game with the extra subs. But it would make a difference. But having said that, even my subs are struggling with fitness at the minute. Oh, Bowman's back from injury as well, but he's only good for 45 minutes. But I think I should maybe work him into the team somewhere. I'm going to replace Robinson, but then I have. No, that's fine, but Robinson's fitter. So I might actually give Williams a rest for this game and then rest the other one for the next game on the off chance we get to the final. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, that's the team. That's who's going out to do the business for us today. Yeah, let's have a look. So it's Algerian goals, Sears, Bellawain, Richards and Bayabu along the back. Thorpe and Smith central midfielders. McKendy and Reno are my wide players, and Amadi back from the depths of nothingness to start our most important game. And Norton, a new signing up front. Norton only had a twisted knee in the last game. If you remember rightly, he went off injured right at the start. So he's back with us today. Yeah, it's right. I'm going to point the finger at him and tell him straight, this is an important game. Make sure you do the business. And then we're going to go and I do. I trust them all to get out there. If they play as they can play, we're going to win this easily. We're at home. We've got supporters behind us. They're expecting a full house today, 5,500 supporters. So yeah, let's see how we go, shall we? And we're in a white today, gents, and yeah, this is an important game. I guess it's the next few games could decide whether I stay here or look to move on. If anybody wants me, apparently I'm out of my depth, even going for the Wrexham job, even though they finished half a table below us in the league. But yeah, fingers crossed, and it's very quiet at the minute, isn't it? And it's pretty evenly matched on the stats. But this always worries me. I can see that we're not playing that well or as well as we should be. Of course, this is where you find out whether your guys can play in important matches, isn't it? It's not something you always see. The coach does mention it. I'm not going to give him the same again. This is one where it's time for you to dig in, and then we're going to give him a bit of praise. No, we're not. We're going to pump fists again, aren't we, and really try and build that morale and that belief up in them. So yeah, there we are. And this is it. This is the half that defines our season. We either get another game or we go straight into the season report and see how we did at Reno. Oh, we're just over the bar. But that, I think, was the first highlight, wasn't it, of the game? 50 minutes in. And yeah, the fitness is going to tell because, again, this is a professional team we're playing against. So, they've got the resources, they've got the training. And it does make a difference. And I've really noticed it the second half of this season. Wow, one with the header there, but it's dropped to them with a long shot. My keeper should do that, but can he get... Oh, nicely tied it up in the end. He's either very good... No, he's usually very good, the keeper, in fairness. He's just got that really embarrassing mistake. I think there's a short where he comes out and he's in nowhere land on my channel, if you have a look. So, yeah. With the Death March music playing. But yeah, so far 0-0, 55 minutes gone. Long range shot off the post. We are holding on a little bit here, it would seem. We're not playing very well. We're in the centre of the park and in the wide areas. So I'm not going to wait. I'm going to try and... I'm suffering big time here. Let's get my GIF on. Press it forward. And these two here, 6-3, 6-4, that is the weak part, isn't it? And it's my wide players. And they're the players on. I've got nothing there. How do I do this? So yeah, we are struggling out wide. I'm going to have to do something. Broadbent can do a trick. He doesn't like playing out there, but he's going to have to look. I'm going to keep McKendy on. In fact, I'm going to do this. McGiff can play out wide. McKendy can play up front. And let's have a look. See whether that changes enough to get us through this. So we're going to push McKendy with his pace up front. And McGiff, who likes to play right wing, even though he's a striker. And just see what happens. 83 minutes. We're looking at... guessing this would go, so I'm hoping this will go straight to penalties. There's just no point dragging it out. Final substitution made then, last throw of the dice, and yeah, it's going to fizzle out to penalties. Disappointing game, no highlights to speak of, no it could well be going to extra time, which is not. Oh, this isn't going to help. Right, so we're in trouble. Okay, I mean, I've got no fitness. I'm pretty sure, even though it's extra time, that I'm not going to be allowed to make another substitution. Yeah, half of my players are going to die at the end of this, aren't they? They're, oh, God help us. It's going to get to penalties, maybe, because it's been that sort of game. It's been absolute dire. Or we're going to pop up in the 119th minute with a winner. Not sure who crossed that in because there was nobody out here. But here we go. Long ball over the top. They're going to run onto it. They're just going to run away from us. And that is the highlights of this game, guys. That tells you everything. It's been abysmal. I mean, we're just shading the XG. McGiff, fresh legs. Come on, my boy. Come on. Out wide to Broadbent. Broadbent. I said he could do a job out here. He's going to... Oh, the keeper makes the save. It's a corner, but it wasn't even, and we're going to fizzle out. Oh dear, I thought it was going to fizzle out to penalties, and they've got a corner in the last minute. Blow the whistle, referee. Blow the whistle, referee. So McGiff picks it up. Now, come on, one last attempt, and that's it. So it's gone to penalties. Okay, so assistant manager can choose that, and here we go. This is our season in a nutshell. Home advantage, not sure how much that matters on penalties, but hey let's have a look, see what happens. So they've got the first penalty. I bet on my keeper against theirs any day of the week because I have got a good keeper, and yeah, that's why. He is good between the sticks. So no Broadbent, come on, my boy. And we're 1 up. Cracking penalty. Yeah, I feel we're favourites on penalties. I've got to be honest. My keeper is phenomenal. Um, there you go, 1 up. That 2 penalties down for them, and they haven't scored yet. So Smith, he can score penalties. Oh, come on, guys! Come on, guys! And now there you go, 2-0. Nice little save here, keep, and we're through. So, and oh, I thought he'd saved it. I did. He went the right way. He got his hand to it. Thought he'd save that. Now Bayabu, he's a good penalty taker. He doesn't miss very often. And there you go. We're through to the next round. Oh no, we haven't. We got one more to go. Sorry, gents. I forgot they'd scored. But yeah, I'm confident. I really am. And it would be nice for our keeper to save this, and we go through without having to take another one. Perhaps my team knew and played to penalties all along because the game was dire, wasn't it? Oh, I thought he got that too. But he goes the right way and he gets something on nearly every penalty, or looks like he gets something on nearly every penalty. So we've got 2 attempts. We need 1 goal. And Maddie, he's been woeful all season. So yeah, let's see. Come on, mate. Repay a bit of that faith. And there you go. We're through to the second round. We're actually in the semi-final of the playoffs again. That's 4 playoff games in total with this Hereford side, and so far 4 wins. Not the way I wanted to on penalties. I can't brag that we did shade it on the stats and deserve the win, but hey, 1-0, penalty win. That's it. That does it for me. Outstretched arms. I'm very happy with the result. I am. I'm not happy with the way they played, so we're gonna give them that. But yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. We'll just have a look. I'm pretty sure I know we're playing Aldershot in the next game. I'll just confirm that with you. And sorry, what was the crowd after? 5,525. So, and yeah, we get Aldershot. So we're away at Aldershot in the next game, which is on the 11th. I've got 3 days to get these guys fit, and wish me luck, guys, because the next leg is going to be, well, it's going to be a miracle, isn't it? Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you want to see how we get on, drop a subscription, hit that little bell so you get the notification. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.